got another product review. This was sent by DEERFAMY. They contacted me, wanted to know if we would like to do a review. They gave us several items to choose from, and I chose this. They had a ice fishing blind or tent, whatever you want to call it. It looks like a blind to me. It's a pop out. They had this. They had heated socks. They had heated camp chair. They had heated muffs, you know, for hunting that you put your hands in, and they had the non-heated type. But I chose this, and you know, this I think would be more useful to us. I mean, I've got everything. I don't have ice fishing blind, but we don't ice fish around here in West Virginia. At least I don't. But I thought this would be more useful. So this is not really an unboxing. I've already opened it. I just haven't pulled it out. And you're going to see what it is, and you're going to go right along with me as I put it together. It comes with a set of instructions, just one page, because this is very easy to assemble. Some assembly required. Let's see if I can get this out of the box. There you go. Hopefully you can see this. Hopefully I ain't cutting off my head. This is a tent stove. It has foldable legs. And I'm going to set it right here because I've already got wood cut for it. It has a glass window just on that one side. Solid on this side, it's on this side. And we're going to try it out. I even brought my little 2-cup coffee pot out here. So we're going to try it out and see if it works. So just stick with us. Okay, I've got the instructions right here. Plus I've got my GoPro that I'm going to turn on. And get it recording because I want you to see close up as much as I can show you. This is your door, and you open it up. Like I said, it's got the fire fabric around the door opening. Of course, it's got all this styrofoam in here, and you got a plate here. It's going to be mounted up there, and then you got stove pipes. There's one. There's a little short one, which I think goes here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and here's your spark arrestor. And the spark arrestor has little pieces of wire on it that I'll show you how that hooks up here in a minute. Bring out this piece of styrofoam. Another piece of styrofoam. Here is your fire poker, plus also I believe you can use this to, you know, if that handle's hot, open up your lid or your lever there to open up the door. This thing also has 2 racks that will mount to the side on each side, which ends up being carry handles. And then the grate is actually made into it. And this is your airflow, plus it's also your ash tray. Okay, and in this bag, it has 3 ropes. They look like they're reflective too. They're blaze orange. It looks like it's got that reflective cording in it. Let me put this back in. And then, like I said, you've got 3 ropes. They give you a pair of gloves. Kind of small, but they stretch. So they do fit. Okay. You get 3 aluminum stakes for this ropes, and you got 3 carabiners, a package of screws for the mounting of the top and the rails, the rack. Then this, you see there's a big hole here. This is for that. Plus, they give you a screwdriver. And if I remember right, yeah, Phillips and straight for putting this together. So now we're going to get ready and get it put together. So hold on. Okay, taking all the bags off, all the pipes and everything. The one thing I will say is these pipes, instead of going in, will flip set over. This is your first pipe, and the one thing I've noticed, and I know you can go on eBay and buy them, but I will probably do it myself. This does not have a dampener in it, so you can't control it. I'm going to go ahead and start assembling this. Like I said, it's fairly self-explanatory. You got these 4 pieces here that's for your racks, and you've got screws with nuts. I'm just separating them all out. All the screws are the same. Let's see, 4. Okay, and you got 1 extra nut left over. Now this piece just threads right down in it, and they're Phillips straight. And I'm going to just get them started right now. Looks like you got 1 extra screw as well. 1 extra nut, 1 extra screw. Okay, now I'll tighten this down. And I'm going to do the initial burn, because any new stove that you buy, you should burn it before you'd ever use it in your tent. Get all the oils and everything off of it. It's well made, and it's heavy. It's about, I think, 26 pounds. So I got those all in and tight. So next is to put the racks on, and they go here. Let's see, make sure which way they go. Yeah, they go this way. So you have these brackets. And of course, I'll have to open the door because I'm going to have to reach inside. To get the nut on. And I dropped it. So there's the first rack on, and see, like I said, it folds up like that, but with both of them on, it folds up as a carry handle. I'm gonna get the other one on, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got the racks on, and like I said, the racks fold up like this to where you can carry this thing. Okay, and they fold out. You can set stuff on them. If you had wet gloves, hang your gloves on them to dry, your socks, whatever. Now, like I said, there's the top goes here, and you can lift that off, set skillet here, coffee pot here. I do know it's got a little dimple here. I think that's to keep it from warping. So now we're going to go start putting the pipes on. Like I said, that just fits down over. Then you've got your next one, fits down, and your next one, and so on. And I'm going to get the rope, the stakes, carabiners ready so I can show you how this spark arrestor, you see these, they flip down. And you hook your carabiners, into this, have your stakes out so that pipe's good and steady, wind won't blow it over. I got 3 more pipes in this, so I'll be right back with the carabiners and the stakes and everything all hooked up. Okay, the stove is together now. Got the racks on it. Got the stove pipe on it with the spark arrestor. And as you can see, got the guide ropes. They're tied into the carabiners. And the guide rope comes down, goes to a stake in the ground. All 3 sides. So now we're ready to start a fire. So without further ado, we're going to get this thing going. Stand by. Okay, I'm going to get ready to light this thing. Now, one thing I might do, I think you can adjust this here so that's tighter, but I will put, I think, a wooden knob so you're not touching metal. Open that up. I'm going to open up the airflow. But I have, that's an egg crate carton with wax and pine needles, and it's got some lint and stuff in it. I'm going to use that to start. And I've got kindling and stuff here to get everything going. So I'm just, looking at the seams on this thing. I seen one guy's video. He did a video of this, and there was a couple holes he seen right in here. Weld wasn't real good, so I was just checking it out. Looks good to me, but this is the stove up close and personal. I will put a dampener in here, but you can see all the way up to the spark arrestor. So I'm gonna get this started so y'all. You can hear that thing drawing. Of course, it's going to smoke up the glass. But you can take this off, see the flames. And you can see smoke coming off, but that's the oils and stuff that was on this metal, you know, in the manufacturing and boxing and shipping. You can see the pipe chimney starting to change colors. So I'm going to add some more kindling to it and let it go. So we'll be back in a minute. I hope you can see those flames. It's burning, and that first section of pipe is really gotten a bronze color now, and there is smoke. Well, there was some smoke coming out of the chimney, but so far it's doing good. Sorry for the camera movement, but let me open up that door and see if you can see in. Add a little bit more kindling to it, which I have plenty. You can hear that thing popping. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 sections of the pipe that's already getting a bronze color. Like I said, it's still burning a lot of that oils and stuff off of the stove. But it looks like it's doing good. Try to get you, we can see inside. You can see those flames in there burning. Here in a little bit, I'm going to put a pot of coffee on and see how it does. I'll make sure it gets burnt real good and gets all that oils and stuff off of it. So I'm going to make 2 cups of coffee here in just a minute, Jared. Got the water, got the coffee pot, got the coffee. Stoves are burning. Smoke coming out of the chimney. Okay, got the coffee pot on there, but I want to bring this out. We'll see how hot it is. Surface 516, 19. Of course, the coffee pot just now at about 100 degrees, 106. The stove pipe, if I can get it on the pipe. The sides. Aim it at the glass. I don't know if that helps anything or not. But you can see there's still some smoke coming off of it. But about all the pipe now has turned to a bronze color. So we'll see if it makes some coffee. Now you can see that flame pretty good in the front. Of course, where I got the coffee pot setting, I've got that cover over that hole because that is a small pot. But if I had a bigger pot, I'd take that cover off and lay it to the side on the rack, and it would be right directly over the fire itself. So as soon as that thing goes to perking, I'll turn the camera back on and see how it does. A little more information about the stove that I should have started at the very beginning. The stove itself is 8 inches tall without the legs, 8 inches wide, and roughly 14 inches long. So, you know, you have to, I cut some stuff up, but you can see it's not real long. You can see here that, you know, I can put that in there and there's plenty of room for a little bit longer of a piece. But I just had this and I decided I would use it. I'll have more specs in the description, and hopefully there'll be a link in the description where you can purchase this. And if any discount code, you know, it'll be there too, if there is one. But so far I'm very pleased, and I'll tell you on the sides, I don't know if you can see it, you can see these holes right here. This is a double wall on the side, and basically air comes in this way, comes up, and is basically sucked in. Even though you have the airflow in the front, it's double wall. And so far, you know, it's almost burnt all of the oil residues and everything off. I don't see hardly any more smoke coming off of it. Still waiting for the coffee pot to start perking. I didn't even bother timing it, but now the glass has gotten smoked where you can't see, but you can still see there's flame in there. And I had to add some more wood to it. Now this is something, even though they call it a tent stove, this is not something that will burn all night long because it's so small. But it'd still be better than nothing at all. You might have to set your clock, you know, if you got a cell phone with an alarm on it, to alarm every hour on the hour, which makes for a terrible night's sleep. But if it was very cold outside, you want to keep adding wood to the fire. But it is a nice stove. I like it, and I like its portability. The pipes and everything, once it's cooled down and everything, you can take the pipes apart. Everything goes inside the stove, and like I said, the side racks tilt in, and basically you can carry it. Legs fold up, and you can carry that whole stove wherever you want to go. Now, if you was going on a 5-mile hike, I doubt you'd want to carry it on a 5-mile hike, but if you had a cart with the wheels on it, whatever, you could put it on that and drag, you know, pull it behind you. But still, that's a nice stove. I want to thank DEERFAMY for sending this for me to review, but we're not done yet. I want to see when it perks coffee. There it goes, folks. There it goes. It's perking coffee. I know there's a plane flying overhead, you probably can't hear that. But it's perking coffee. Now how long I've been waiting, I couldn't tell you. The fire's still going good. I had to load it some more wood, but it's still going good. And like I said, it's perking coffee. I'm going to have some camp coffee in the backyard. This little stove's doing pretty good. The glass is smoked up right now, but ain't that a pretty sight? Fire in the window, coffee pot sitting there perking coffee, steam coming out of the nozzle. This would be a great thing to have on the riverbank if you're camping overnight and fishing, whatever. I see a lot of uses for this. Even if you don't camp or whatever, you got it on your patio just for sitting out in the evening and enjoying a quiet evening. And even if you don't want a cup of coffee made on top of it, just sitting and enjoying the flames. Of course, like I said, the glass is smoked up right now, so, but I can still see the flames, and so can you. Again, I want to thank DEERFAMY for contacting us and asking us if we'd want to do a review of one of their products. Thank them for sending me this product. Like I said, there'll be a link in the description below. If they provide me with any discount code, that'll be in the description below. There'll be a link if they have a Facebook page or Instagram page. There'll be links to those. I'm getting ready to get me a cup of coffee. So thanks for watching J&J True Outdoor Adventures, and as always, we'll see you in the woods. Thanks for watching.